What's up? What's up? Game time, chillin'. Welcome to The Come Up, a show dedicated to up-and-coming artists getting their chance to shine. We've had a couple of programs so far go pretty successfully. We're here today with my boys Kev and Jay of Jamsterdam Radio, co-founders. So guys, I'll just jump right into it. So guys, I just want to ask you guys a few questions about yourself first. Obviously what I'm doing here is giving guys a chance to have some shine, have the ability to get themselves on air. You guys have a radio station called Jamsterdam, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
Jamsterdam
Radio.
Where'd Jamsterdam come from, and what's the purpose of it?
Well, Jamsterdam Radio, it's the underground of music. It's the best tunes you never heard. The minor leagues of music, actually. What we do is we get underground artists sending us their music, and we give them some exposure, free exposure for them. We reach out to these people via Twitter, via Facebook, and they reach out to us with their music,
Nice.
and we give them airplay. And we once a month, we'll go to CFRU 93.3, and we showcase some of the best tunes we get. And it's a great opportunity for artists. Mailbox continues to fill up with music,
Nice.
And we're meeting artists by the week, and setting things up. A lot of Toronto-based artists, but now we're starting to get a lot of volume coming in from the lower states as well. So a lot of southern hip hop. It's predominantly hip hop, but we get a lot of rock in the mix as well.
All right, so Kev, how did this begin? How'd you guys get into this?
Well, first of all, thanks for having us, Wally. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
But Jay and I have had an involvement in music for a long time, since high school, and we've dabbled in it ourselves unsuccessfully. But yeah.
I wouldn't say unsuccessful.
Well, maybe I'm speaking for myself, but we so we run into a lot of other artists, and there's definitely a lack of a platform for people to get their stuff out there.
That's it.
And so we thought it would be a great opportunity to try and build that community for people to get together, share their music, get it out there, and get it heard, because that's what it comes down to. That's what every artist wants, right? Just to have their music heard.
Yeah, the inspiration behind it, like we used to do our thing ourselves, and unsuccessful. I would debate that.
Yeah.
But I previously had a band as well when I was living in Japan, and the first time we
Cracker Jabs, right?
That's right.
Right,
That's right.
right,
They call it Cracker Jabs. That's right.
Yeah, boy.
Funk rock band from Japan. We had a New Zealand drummer, bassist from Australia. It was a cool band, and we got some airplay on Japanese radio. And the first time I heard my song on the radio, it really, the feeling I had, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So coming back to Canada, I'm getting older now, getting gray hair in my beard, so I left that. Thank you.
George Clooney.
Yeah. Don't zoom in on that, please. But when I came back, I wanted to kind of give other artists that sort of exposure, and I found Jamsterdam Radio and the sound off on CFRU 93.3 was a great outlet to get these artists out there and getting their music on the radio, because it's a great feeling having your music heard.
No, that's awesome. Like I said, the reason, I actually am a part of Jamsterdam as well. I love what you guys do, because the idea is you hear the radio, and it's not. It seems so contrived, so generic. People are just here, if they turn the radio on, it's just this made-up sound for the radio. I don't like it. You guys give people the opportunity to put real music out there, and we all appreciate that. So as far as the show you guys do, I wanted to make sure you guys had a chance to kind of showcase some of the stuff you do on your show. So I was thinking, do you ever have a segment, something like that we can kind of touch on right now, and the three of us can kind of go to it?
We do, absolutely. Well, first of all, I think personally, the reason Jason got into this is so he can tell that story about his success in Japan.
MySpace.com/crackerjabsjapan. Check it out.
Never misses an opportunity. But one of our favorite segments is we call it Twist. It stands for This Week in 6 Tweets. So we take 6 best tweets we found on Twitter from that week, and we share them with the audience.
All right.
And we have feedback, a little back and forth.
Let's jump into it.
We do have a couple here. I got a couple here.
We got a couple minutes before break, so let's jump into it. Come on.
Okay, so I got one here from Guy Indoor Kaiser. He says, if you think Sarah Palin can't be elected president, count how many people cheer for the noise meter at your next sporting event. I mean, you know what I mean? It's definitely. Have you ever noticed that? Like they put up a noise meter and people go crazy.
So just I don't
the
even know what that means.
intellect level is just lacking.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
That was one of our tweeters. You say Kaiser, right?
Yeah.
He's one of the artists. He's from down south, down
Not
in
the same
Atlanta.
Kaiser, but it's another Kaiser. Yeah.
Oh, is it a different Kaiser? Yeah.
I was saying, he's a multi-talented, tweeting everywhere, this guy, the other. So that's so okay. Give me another one. I don't really understand that one, Kev. To be honest with you.
Fair enough. We'll bring it down a level.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is for sure.
This one's from Anti-Joke Tyrone.
One of my favorites.
Tyrone.
He's a great guy.
All right, let me go.
Anti-Joke Tyrone. What's gray and looks like a rock?
I don't know what.
That's a tweet? You guys are making me sound dumb on my own show?
I have the answer here. Looks gray and looks like a rock.
I don't. You see, to expose my intelligence on my own show?
A gray rock.
Oh, that's. This is your. That's your feed to Tyrone. Okay, give me one more before break. We got about a minute, less than a minute to break. Let me hear another one of these things.
All right.
Go ahead, buddy.
Fair enough.
I know
Okay.
you got a few stacked
Here's
up.
one. This one's from Story of My Life is a tweeter. And it's keep your friends close, but the people you have a chance at becoming famous closer. Keep your friends close, but the people who have a chance at becoming famous closer.
That's why we're sticking with you, Wall.
Yeah.
Exactly it. That's why we're here.
Is that like
today.
you want to make sure you have a Hollywood kid? Is that the whole concept there? Make sure you're.
No, if somebody makes it, you want to ride them coattails.
Ride their
you know?
coattails.
Yeah, man.
That's how you got to do it. So
AKA stepping stone.
that's yeah. If we're that okay, well, if it were that easy, right? Like if people that get high, they hire up and they dismiss people. So I appreciate you guys holding it down. So we're gonna go to commercial in a second. We'll be back with my boys from Jamsterdam. Let's go.
I'll at you, boy.
Let's jump into. Welcome back to the Come Up. Continue my discussion with my boy Jay and Kev from Jamsterdam. So, Mr. Hunt, Jason Hunt.
Yes.
You just came back from a trip from Europe.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken by your 8,000 Instagram pictures. So there's obviously a cultural diversity we speak of in Toronto.
Yeah.
I want you to speak on what you see differently there, and Kev kind of just chime in when you please. All right.
Absolutely. So I hit up a few cities in Europe while I was there. It was Budapest, Munich, Salzburg, Vienna, Amsterdam. Amazing city. But I noticed the subway system. In comparison to Toronto, unbelievable.
In what way?
Well, first of all, you look at the map of the Toronto subway system, there's two lines. You're either going north, south, east, or west, that's it. But you can reach every district, every city, every locality in all of these cities. Amsterdam, Vienna, the transit system is unbelievable. Toronto's got to step it up.
Step the game up.
Step it up.
What do you think about that, Kev?
Well, they definitely need to step it up. I mean, like, this topic comes up all the time, right? And first of all, I knew all the places Jason went to because he checked into them on Facebook. Okay.
Love the check-in.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's abusing the check. And you got to stop posting what
This
your
guy,
runs.
it's so much. I don't. It's like it's a whole catalog of stuff. I know you better than know my family now. Like I have to like hide your timeline and everything.
Checks in everywhere.
You don't appreciate the check-in?
And then he
You don't
puts
appreciate
when he
what
runs,
brings
when he
up?
goes for a run.
That's what I saw this morning.
posts where he
Yo,
runs.
is that a Nike app or something? That you,
It's an amazing app. They actually have a map mapping out
and
where
you
run.
stopped at what 2.17 kilometers? Where that was
Am I not an
Week.
inspiration to you
That was
guys?
weak. No.
I work out all the
You're not
time.
an
That's
inspiration
not.
to you guys?
I'm in the gym. Do you even lift?
That was the one time because it was 3 weeks of not working out. He's like bragging just to make himself feel better, right? Eh?
2K. Well done.
That's 3 weeks of
But,
drinking, eh?
But when we're talking about Toronto,
Yeah.
I feel like this conversation comes up all the time. And sometimes I feel like, as Torontonians or from the greater
That-
Toronto area, it's like we're always like, oh, Toronto's world class, world class. And sometimes I feel like we're the only city that thinks that Toronto is a world class city. I mean, do you think it's a world class city? I know this, like you said, the subway is way behind.
It's whack.
So what is it? Like,
I
what is-
think
what makes it so
anywhere where
world-class?
Rob Ford is the in charge and the face of it, then that's the guys. I see that. If I see Toronto and someone shows me a picture of Rob Ford, wobbling across the screen and his drug dealing friends, he's a joke every time. He's just like hiding his joke by being a joke. It's like. That to me is the start of it. But people can't drive around here. It's the infrastructure's brutal. Yeah, I got plenty of bad things to say. But I love it because they're supposed to love it. But as far as compared to other cities, I've seen a lot better too.
Yeah, I love it, but I mean, I don't know if it's.
Ford loves football.
I do find him entertaining though.
Anyway, fellas, that's like I said, time goes too quick. We're just gonna end this up quick. So, if you have any music artists there, like I said, we all need a chance to shine. We all need to get out there. So send it to these boys. Jamsterdam Radio. Was that?
At gmail.com, jamsterdamradio.com. Check it out. Holler at us. We'll get your music on air. And check us out on Twitter as well, at Jamsterdam Radio.
At
Perfect.
K-Smooth,
Thanks, guys.
4 O's.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Welcome back. I'm here with my second guest, Amanda Edwards. So we're gonna get to know her a little bit before we get a performance. So Amanda, first things first, where are you from? I'm a little bit confused at looking at you. What's your background?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on the show.
Of course.
I'm actually, my family's from India.
I found an Indian girl in Brampton. It's a shocker for all. That's confusing to me, but it's fair enough. That's good. What made you start doing music? What made you start getting into this kind of performing arts?
My dad, he has been a musician all his life. He even had his own band in India.
Nice.
And he still does it to this day. Every weekend he performs somewhere around the city. And I've just grown up with music in my life. You know, musical instruments are always in our home. And
Yeah.
I always went to hear my dad perform. And so it was always in me to do, I suppose.
Awesome. So what if I asked you, what's your favorite quality about yourself as a person?
Oh my gosh.
Don't put you on the spot, but like, what would you say? And then you could tell me your least favorite.
I
Be
mean,
honest with
wow, that's, putting me on the spot. I mean, I like to think I get along with people really well and really social. I guess that's the
me.
performer
Not a
in me.
snob, a pretty snob?
Well, no, I try not to, you can't be like that because anything you put out just comes back to you.
Absolutely.
You know, so I like to, do kind things
Yeah.
for people and just be a kind person in general.
Okay, and what's your least favorite quality about yourself?
Probably that I'm really impatient.
Yeah?
Comes with age, I suppose, but still working on it.
I thought when I'd get older, I'd get more laid back and patient. I'm the worst. So
I know
that's.
time's running out,
You
right?
just want to get stuff done. People can't get it.
That's right.
So now switch that one. What in people? What kind of people do you just dismiss out of your life? If someone's like, because I know I have friends and stuff. They just have no honor.
Yeah.
They think their time is more valuable than mine. So I just kind of want to dismiss them. What about you? What's the main thing you kind of get frustrated with people?
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, I think people who have it easy or have a life that they haven't really had to work very hard at to achieve just aren't the nicest people. If you can't do something for them, then they don't want you in their life, or they're just sort of insincere.
Yeah.
So, I like to think I can sort of spot those people out a little bit more now.
That's right. Well, that's right. So we're gonna come back with Amanda Edwards performing. What song is it?
I Know Better.
I Know Better. Coming back. Let's go.
Those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers or Rogers TV.
Welcome back, party people. We're here performing I Know Better, Amanda Edwards. Come on.
Lately I've been sitting all alone in bed. No, I've never ever felt a feeling quite like this. Thoughts of you running through my head. How do I let go when it's you I miss? You were so strong when I deserted you. I see the tables have turned. What will it take for me to pull through? I guess I got what I deserved. And I think about you, I dream about you, I need you here with me. I bleed without you, can't breathe without you, but I know that it can't be. I know better. when you're not near me. I know better. Ooh, you're not for me. You're not for me. Remembering every word you said, trying to forget the ones I liked. Oh, now every memory of you is dead. Don't wanna keep up this fight, 'cause I still think about you, still dream about you, still hope that we can be. I know better, I'm not your angel. I know better, you're not my world. It gets better when you're not near me. I know better. Ooh, you're not for me. I know you'd cheat on me. I know you'd lie to me. I know it can't be. Oh, no, I'd get sick of you. I know what I've been through. I only want you because I can't have you. 'Cause I can't have you. Ooh, didn't mean to lie to you. Didn't mean to hurt you. I know what I've been through. Ooh, I should've known better. Ooh, we're not meant to be together. Ooh,
Yes, Indian gal.
No better.
I know better now. Very, very, very nice. Okay, a song like that, where does that come from? Where is it derived from? There has to be a message somewhere there.
Yeah,
Don't get too personal, of course, but
It's fine. It was about a guy. It was about a guy at the time that I really liked, and it didn't work out. And you know, I said I should have known better.
Yeah.
And it was one of those songs that just sort of helped me get through
yeah.
time in my life.
Well,
I
this is
like
the
to
point-
write
the
about
point-
you
the
know
point of
things that are
expression,
going on.
right?
Yeah, I feel a little exposed, but you know, you get it out through music.
That's it. So, I mean, was that a long time ago?
It was a long time ago.
So
thank
do you
God.
feel like now, the thing about growing up older, because I find a lot of people, a lot of women especially, from experiences like that, they become bitter and jaded. I always say girls after 26 seem bitter and jaded because somebody's messed them up. How do you avoid that kind of stuff, and how have you grown different from what you thought, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, with age comes wisdom, right? So
That's what they say.
just you learn through experience. It's really true. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and the music helps. You know, it helps you get it out. Anything that anyone goes through in life, they can put on music and they can escape. The thing that's great about me is I can actually write it. So
Yeah, that's great. So what? Okay, I kind of think if you went away, if you went on a vacation somewhere, what would the one thing be that you need with you? If this was Survivor, your life was Survivor.
Yeah.
Because there's not a mic stand, you're not performing. What's the one thing you'd have with you?
I mean, definitely in my iPod. You know, definitely that, and a set of really good speakers because it's all about the speakers. So I guess that's two things. But
I just want to make sure that I say thank you very much, Amanda. Make sure you check Amanda Edwards out. SoundCloud, we got your
SoundCloud.
links up everywhere. I just want to make sure everyone knows. Thank you very
Follow
much.
me on
Really,
Twitter.
it's been a pleasure. Twitter at Mandy Eds. All right, welcome back. So my weekly rant this week is about the injustice we have everywhere. We all live here. We live in Brampton. We're taping in Brampton right now, the land of the highest insurance rates I can imagine. People making minimum wage, $10.25 an hour, and can't buy anything. People are paying for gas. I talk to people all the time, and they're struggling. They're struggling to make a living, to have fun, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, no time to relax, no time to chill. How many people I have seeing all the time, I'm just working, I'm working this weekend, I'm working this time. And we're in a land where we pay all these taxes for what? For OHIP? You know what I hear about OHIP? I hear people are getting in trouble. Doctors are getting in trouble for not seeing enough patients. So we all brag about our taxes go to good health care, and it's good. It's good. We're getting to a point where we have to make sure we're understanding where it's all going. We're in a place where the mayor's office had a guy that got fired a few weeks ago for buying $75,000 worth of chairs. $75,000 worth of chairs. So we're paying taxes, we're putting all this money in, and we hear this kind of stuff in our government. Oh, he got fired, no problem. But the fact there's people in there that are like this. Can you imagine the ego on people like that just sitting there? You know what? This is a good idea. We're better than you people. We're better. Our people are going to sit in $75,000 chairs while people sit there and struggle $350 for a bus token. Gas prices ridiculous, out of control. And you're just like, how prevalent is this? How often do we see this? So the people, because we all know the division of classes, the rich, the poor, and the middle somewhere. But it's unfortunate the rich people are the ones making all the decisions. Look what's happening in the States right now. The U.S. government's shut down. Like, obviously, this is going to air a little while later, but the U.S. government's been shut down for what? Because there's people, egos, rich white guys, egomaniacs, okay? We had $1 billion for a gas plant shut down. Yet I'm hearing they want to raise taxes to help with the subway, in Scarborough or something. Do you see something wrong here? Some injustice here? The problem is we have too many idiotic people in power. We got people like Rob Ford there thinking he's doing a great job and telling us everything's gonna be okay. Meanwhile, everyone you hire has no logic. And we hear all this stuff, we're great, everything's just fantastic. We need to get things straight because at the end of the day, we're all suffering. We're all here for each other. We're all trying to make it work, but yet the people up here, the 1%, are making all the decisions for us. It's ridiculous to me. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, something's got to give. Honestly, something's got to give. So, I'd just like to thank my guests, Jason Hunt, K Smooth, Kevin Comiskey, the beautiful Amanda Edwards. That's Walz. Shout out to Case Cole for helping put this together. Everyone just stay G. See you next time. Peace.